We are back for another edition of No Rares to Mythic. We're climbing all the way up to Mythic. We started at Bronze. We had a hot start, and we're drafting only commons and uncommons. We're working our way up, slowly but surely. How are we doing it without these fancy bombs? We're drafting cohesive decks. Nice creature curve, good amount of creatures, removal, nice mana, nothing fancy. All right. What are we taking first? I'm taking this Orbital Plunge. I like this card a lot. I like that it gives you a little value. I really like cards that give you landers and then some way to make use of them, whether it's ramping to big stuff or sacrificing them. Also like Mouth of the Storm, but it is a 7-drop. Close Encounters, solid too. And I mean, Possibility Technician's probably the best, but let's take the plunge and let's see what gets passed our way. All right. I would say this was a very weak pack. Really nothing good here. If I was on my main account, I'd probably take the Sacred Foundry. Okay, Voidborn. Really just not what you want to be doing. It's okay if you have enough creatures, like maybe black-white, or if you have the combo with it, it can be good. Exosuit Savior's kind of whatever. Thawbringer was kind of whatever. Seam Rip. I don't know. I'll just take the Voidborn. Maybe we get the combo. All right, now we have Depressurize as probably my favorite card here. Also a nutrient block. And Voidforge Titan can be good. We lost pretty bad to it last episode. But I think Depressurize is what I want here. I like the cheap removal a lot. All right, now we have Beckoner, which is part of the combo with Voidborn. I also like it. We have 2 black cards. I don't love Scrounge for Eternity. The issue with this card is there's just not enough ways to get things in your graveyard. Other than Beckoner, probably my next favorite would be Diplomatic Relations. Just solid, good green removal. But we'll take the Beckoner. All right, now, which one is that? All right, there's Embrace Oblivion or Melded Moxite, excuse me. I think I'm just going to take the Embrace Oblivion here. I like the removal. It's a nice sacrifice outlet. I do really like Melded Moxites, but I don't know if I'm red yet. All right, now we have an interesting option. There's a Hole Carver, which is solid black card. There's also Cavaron Harrier, and a Self-Craft Mechan. I like Self-Craft Mechan, as long as you have things to sacrifice. Cavaron, Hole Carver. I think I'm just going to stay black and take the Hole Carver. What is this pack? I love Gene Pollinator. Uthros Scanship is really good. Night Luminary and Banishing Light are like your 2 best white commons. Ooh, but Gene Pollinator, we know, doesn't pair as well with black. I think it pairs well with every other color. Better with every other color. I'm going to take it, though, because I have a problem. All right, we have 2 decent blue cards. Thawbringer is also okay. We currently have no blue. Oh, I guess I'll just take Thawbringer here. All right, now we have Skittermaw, Nanoform Sentinel. The drone is okay. I think I'm just taking Fate Maker here. Okay, this was that atrocious pack. I guess we're just taking Swarm Color. Can be good if you don't have enough sacrifice outlets. I don't know if we're going to be green. I feel like we haven't seen a ton of red. I don't know if the packs were just really weak. I don't know what's going on. Okay. I've seen a lot of Exosuit Saviors, that's for sure. Cards I don't want. I feel like this should have been +3/+2 and trample. If it was cast for its warp, it gains haste. I think then it would have been decent. Okay, hive pool's really good. Not for us. Virus beetle goes well with our black stuff. Pollinator and impact are also very good. I think we're just going virus beetle. I think we're mostly black at the moment. All right, give me a wayfarer. Fell grab ship. This is like one of the best black uncommons. Also, Dawn Strike and Mechan Assembler is good if you have a ton of artifacts, but I think it's an easy grab ship for us. Okay, Faller's Faithful. Another good black uncommon. Really good to target like Virus Beetle. A lot of white cards, but I think we're just going to take Sammy's Curiosity. Makes a lander. Again, we can use it to sacrifice. All right, we get another Perigi Beckoner or a Caesarean Dirgecraft. I think I just want the Beckoner. All right, we almost have the combo. We just need sack outlet. The free sack outlet. That'd be pretty fun if we got the combo. That would be pretty fun. I've yet to actually get the combo. It's essentially you have Voidborn out, and then you warp in one of these, and then you warp in the other one, and you target, and then you just keep sacrificing, and they come back, and you just keep going, and then Voidborn drains your opponent out. But you need the free sack outlet, the uncommon. I can't think of its name right now. Who we got here? Scrub IRL 0. Tenko Mori, Larissa Guedes, IDF, Banana, Anafel, and Glenn Schwifty. Hello, everyone. All right, here we have a Pinnacle kill ship, which could be decent. We have some landers. Otherwise, it's what? Splashing a Plasma Bolt? Yeah, I think we're just taking the kill ship. Green's big fatties and Perigi Beckoner are good at crewing things, so I think that is solid. All right, another Hole Carver, I guess. Not much else there. I'll play a Tenderfoot. Maybe we play Skittermaw. I guess there's a world I play. Decode Transmissions. Comet Crawler, if we need some more ways to sacrifice, can be played. And I do not like those. Okay. So here we have the option of splashing another Orbital Plunge. We could also splash All Fate Stalker. Or we could splash Mouth of the Storm. Or just take a 2-drop. I think I'm down for another Orbital Plunge. We don't really have a ton of removal. All right, now we have Seed Ship Agrarian and Beam Saw Prospector. Do I want a 2-drop or some value? I think I'm going to take the Agrarian. We have one Gene Pollinator. That other Gene Pollinator didn't come back. Pack 1, we got a pick 7 Gene Pollinator. Then we saw one, but it didn't wheel pack 2. All right, give me the whatever the 2-drop sacrifice card is. Let me get it. Please. Pretty please. Pretty please. All right. Rayblade Trooper is good, but I don't think we can afford to splash just that. All right, do I want Tragic Trajectory or Embrace Oblivion? I guess the Trajectory. We have a lot of Lander tokens. So -10 can happen. All right, we got another gene. Do I want Embrace Oblivion or Atmospheric Greenhouse? We have 17 creatures. I think I am going to take the greenhouse. Another depressurize. Sure. Sentry, but I don't think I'm going to play it. Comet Crawler, see you later. All right, we do need to make some cuts. I'm probably going to cut the Voidborn since we didn't get the combo. Another Stinger. I'll probably cut Sammy's Curiosity. I might cut Drix. Or some removal. I could splash Servandin. I think I might cut. I don't know. Do I want one sack outlet for all my landers? I guess I don't have a ton of ways of making landers. Yeah, maybe we cut that. And then maybe we cut Servandin. I don't think it's worth splashing Servandin. Yeah, let's try this out. Maybe I'll regret not having Drix. I don't know. We'll try it. All right. Deck looks fun. Reasonably fun, I'd say. We'll have to see. We don't have any, like, super good card advantage type things. Which can be a problem. But we'll see how it goes. All right. We've got Pleb Club. It's the Pleb Club. What you know about the Pleb Club? This hand does not look keepable. Not the best, but we'll keep it. All right, Mr. Tenderfoot. Please stop drawing lands. I guess we're just playing the Stinger. I probably should have attacked first. Let them pick what they want to kill. I probably could have gotten in 2 damage if I had attacked first. Running out the grav ship blind and hitting nothing. Always dangerous. See if they have removal. Double Zookeeper Mechan. Okay. I think I'm going to keep the trajectory. I don't like, I mean, killing one of these doesn't really do anything. All right, they did nothing with 6 mana, so I'm gonna kill that. I think they might be missing blue mana. It's like my best guess. All right, that was a strange game, but yeah, they did have Singularity. It looked like they were mostly red-black, though. Yeah, if they didn't do anything with 6 mana, I felt like it was worth it to kill the Mechan, because they'd be at 6 mana again if they drew a land. But who knows? All right, we are playing Ford Prefect. And looks reasonable. Hello, Ford. Alright, that looks like they have Plasma Bolt. The way it stopped on red. Either that or the Warp 1 red. But we'll play out our Pollinator. Okay, we'll attack. Sure. I guess we'll play our Stinger. Okay. We will kill that. Attack for 2. They are blue, black, red. Second blue, black, red deck we've played. Watery Grave and Alfariel. Alfariel. I don't know. We got another genie boy. I don't know. I guess we'll save our plunge. Da-da-da. 5 mana. That's gonna die. Can't have that thing hanging around. Cryogen Relic. Draw a card. We can Pinnacle Kill Ship if we need to next turn. Okay. So we'll just keep chipping in. Self-craft Mechan. Uh-huh. Yep. What else you got? Could have a counter spell. They did indeed have a counter spell. All right, well, here's where things get a little dicey. They're drawing cards and we're doing nothing. Man, do I have to kill that? Man, we have been ripping lands non-stop for a while now. Loving this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got it, boss. All right. Well, that was something, all right. Yikes. We do only have 17 lands, right? And that was unfortunate. Unfortunate. We had him on the back foot and then just too many lands in a row, which is a problem our deck has. I will admit that. But, I mean, I think we were in a pretty good spot as long as we didn't draw however many lands that was. All right, we're playing Twin Swords. Death's hand looks good. No Gene, but we shall lead on the 2/2. I think I'll kill that while they don't have anything to put a counter on. All right, we'll Virus Beetle. Planning on killing the Virus Beetle next turn with the Faller's Faithful. All right, crack in the lander. They discarded a land and have no lands. Okay. Ooh. Brutal. A swamp would have been sweet there. Any land would have been nice. Skittermaw. Man. The no lands is brutal. I think I will attack. The Perigee Beckoners do push damage well. Timeline color. Okay. Oh boy. All right. I think I'm gonna crack this. I think I want another swamp. Kill that. Attack for 3. They might have removal. They don't. It looks like they have something. Just a 5/3. Okay. All right, let's do this. See what they do. Trading both. I'm gonna kill one of these and draw 2. All right, what do we got? Emergency eject. Interesting. I guess we just go Gene. Put them to 1. Have 3 attackers here. All right, sweet. Did manage to get him. All right, we're playing Bend Molly. Bendemall. Oh, I think we got a mulligan. Okay, this looks better. I think I'm gonna get rid of the depressurize. I might regret it. All right, they might have the little 1/1 flyer. Shield mate, sure. I guess I kind of want to draw 2. All right, good thing we drew 2, because we would have been stuck on 3 mana for a while. You won't cryo shatter. Okay. Maybe it would have been better just to play both of those out. Yeah. That's my bad. I think that would have been better. Please cryo shatter that. Thank you. I think for now, I'm just gonna get the Agrarian out. All right. They did have removal. Sure. Let's go Carver Thawbringer. I don't think I want a Gene Pollinator. Six mana. Self-craft Mechan. Sure. Da 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 do do do. Oh, that's pretty brutal. I really didn't think they had a counter. I don't know why. Yeah, I was kind of trying just to do everything there. Kind of got punished for it. Alright, I don't think I want to kill ship that I can't cast for 2 turns. Another Cryo Shatter. I think I'm just gonna wait here. That's pretty good. Oh, going to the face? Brutal. That would have been sweet if I could cast that. you got one turn to draw something. And that ain't it. Man, what a bummer. What a bummer of a game. The counter really... I don't know if I was supposed to play around that there. I mean, stuck on 3 lands for so long messed us up. We were stuck on 3 and we drew 2 extra. Still couldn't get around it. All right, hand seems fine. Yeah, having the warped in perigee and then being able to play it again, that was probably the difference of the game. Probably shouldn't have been so greedy. I don't know. Hard to say. Because I wanted the death touch to attack and like apply pressure. I guess what I could have done is, because the Beckoner was more important, I could have played the Beckoner first. Probably would have been a better idea. All right, I feel like I do want to cash this in for 2 cards. Four mana. Wormwall Sweeper. Okay. See if they keep them on top. Canio. Okay. Both on top. And Sunset Saboteur. It's pretty good. I think I'm gonna kill that. I'm never blocking the Saboteur with both of these. I think we have to try to just outrace them. Is my current plan. All right, Moxite. Discarding a land. And a land. And I mean, we might just be like playing out Beckoner and then Atmospheric Greenhouse the turn after. Weft Stalker Ardent. See what they want to do here. Taking it. Okay. And what do they have? Removal for the Beckoner? Okay. They should have probably attacked with the Saboteur first. If they're planning on attacking with the Saboteur. That is... This is 8. Yeah, now they're going to put a counter on. Okay, they're not. They are, they're not. They are not. All right, let's do... All right, let's do that. Pass. 7 monoist. Hits us. And do another monoist. Okay. What do I want to kill here? Guess one of the monoists. All right. They have to kill us or the greenhouse here. Got him. I think if they had been being, I don't know. It was kind of weird. They were like aggressively not blocking, but then they weren't attacking. I think they needed to make a decision there of whether they were attacking or not. Like, they could have gotten an attack in with the 4-1 and then killed our Perigee Beckoner. All right, Giraffe Fight. Hello, Giraffe Fight. All right, seems fine. We got some 2-drops. Giraffe Fight. Are you keeping? They're keeping. All right, I think I could have gone Beetle, kill it with Faithful, but kind of want to start attacking them. If we draw a land, we can go Stinger Beetle next turn. Could also kill this. Attack for 5. And I think I'll play Beetle. Then if we draw a land, we can play both of these next turn. If we don't draw a land, we'll probably do Faithful, which may let us draw a land. But I like applying pressure here, especially with our Death Touchers. They got rid of Corral of the Void. I don't know how I feel about that card. Ooh. I don't like that. If they had another one, that'd be pretty horrible. Okay. All right, let's draw some cards. No lands, as usual. 5 mana. Monoist. And a counter on the Monoist. I think I'm just gonna do this and pass. See what they've got. 6 mana. Do you have removal for my greenhouse? Attacking? Interesting. I don't think I want that. Okay, they're at 6. We have 2 4/2s and a 5/4 flying trample. Sammy's Curiosity. Okay. Are they just dead? All right, cool. We take those. We take those. All right, we're playing Namasteva. Namasteva. Yeah, I mean, with Gene Pollinator, I think this is good. Since I drew the Perigee Beckoner, I think I'm going to try to set up a turn with 5 mana where I can Beckoner the Virus Beetle and then kill it. I do need a swamp at some point. So my little plan of doing both won't work if I don't get a swamp. They get rid of a forest, which hopefully means they're tight on lands. Nope. Am I just greenhousing here? Da-da-do. I guess so. We'll keep the pressure on. Would still really like to draw a land. Of the swampin variety. What do you got, buddy? What do you got? Yes, that's my greenhouse. It is very nice. Code Cracker Hound. Picked something over Tractor Beam. Always a little concerning. Man, this is so awkward. That's 8 to crew. Why can't I just draw all my lands? All right, let's crew. All right, we'll just do that and attack. See what they do with 5 mana. bombard it. Sure. I'd love a swamp. You can have your 4/3s. What's a man gotta do for a swamp? Are you taking 5, buddy? Yes, you are. Are you gonna take 5 again next turn? Yep. What do you got? What do you got? Pretty good. Pretty good. What else do you have? Do. Interesting. All right. Could attack for 7. They're thinking if they should attack for 7 with a land, 2-turn clock. What do they have? Bard. All right. What did you draw? What could it be? Hello. What do they have? Slow play of the century. Get 2 things back from your graveyard. Oh. Slow play. Wow. Alright, playing Bronco. Hand looks solid. No complaints. I mean, could be better for sure, but we're not mad at it. Opponent on the mulligan. Love to see it. You hate to see it, but you love to see it, you know what I mean? Hate to see it, love to see it. Love to see it, hate to see it. You know. So Bronco, what do we, Branco. Bran KO. I don't know. We're live. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Sammy's Curiosity. Looks like someone might be ramping. Ditching a forest. Understandable. Green, white. Gonna get their ramp on. Alright, hopefully they play something depressurized can kill. Our hand kind of does nothing except kill big things. I mean little things. Bant. Oh, Bant, Bant, Bant. Honor, Knight Captain. Do they have a counter? Nope. Alright, we'll see if they have removal for our Siege Ship Agrarian. If they don't, I would think we're in decent shape. They attack. Am I blocking? I don't think so. I would like if they just played a creature here. Ooh, if they cryo shattered my Siege Ship Agrarian. Alright. We can deal with that. We'll go no blocks. Do we get this back now, or do we Faller's Faithful? I think I'm gonna get it back now. Pass the turn. I'd like to get another swamp. They got a big boy. Interesting. So we could Perigee Beckoner, our Agrarian, and attack. I kind of like that. Otherwise, we could just like Faller's Faithful, our Virus Beetle. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to offer this up for a trade here. See if they want to trade. They might be scared of us having a combat trick, like +1/+1. Ba-ba-ba-ba-doo. But I'm honestly fine with this trade. That Grove Strider is going to get big, and we have a ton of things to do here. I also just think this is the best use of our mana right now. We get to use all of it. Okay, I am going to get the mountain because Orbital Plunge gives us another... The double swamp would be nice, but... no blocks. 2 damage. You got me. Do I want to Perigi Beckner? I think I'm game. Play the Wayfarer. And then we can crack this lander. And we now have a 3/3 that they can't really attack through at the moment. This time we'll go get another swamp. I would honestly like if they played something we could kill with Orbital Plunge. I feel like we're in a pretty good spot though. Double Orbital Plunge. Beckoner, I mean 3 removal spells, and I like our board better. And we have more land. I mean, they must have something big. Okay. We can kill that. Looks like they might attack just to remove the counters and draw a card, which is also fine. Did they draw a land? They did. Right, we'll go get a swamp. Yeah, I mean, I think we're just killing that. And we'll warp this in, see what they want to do. Take another 5. You got it. I think I'm gonna crack my other lander. Six mana. They've got a stinger. Yep. I am just gonna crack this, I think. Ah, they did have a counter. All right. Well, let's get in there. Yeah, I've got no problem eating all their 1/1s here. Still have 2 removal spells. We'll kill that. A burst. All right. We'll kill that. Let's get back the Beckoner. I think I'm going to attack with the Wayfarer. I'm fine trading this for both. That makes my Faller's Faithful better here. Then we'll crew this up. And now they're in top deck mode with 6 lands. Still have 10 in their deck. No. Yeah. Whereas we have almost all of our lands out. All right, they have to chump the Beckoner here. I mean, I guess they don't. They can... I wasn't thinking. They need to block something. All right, and they're at 2, and yeah, they drew lands. All right, sweet, good game. All right, not bad. Plat 2, that's 6 wins. Can we get a 7th? All right, we are playing Coconut Master. Hello, Coconut Master. Kind of an interesting hand. We unfortunately have to mulligan. If we had a forest, this hand would have been sweet. Turn 1 Pollinator into Stinger and Carver. All right, this hand's not much worse, I would say. Good thing we mulliganed. We don't get to use our 3 mana on turn 2, but that's all right. Depressurize, sure. All right, hopefully we draw something here. Black, black, are they stuck on mana? Did they miss a color? Wormwall, Sweeper. And both on top. Still had their land. All right, I think I am gonna fell Graveship here. All right, I'll take an Agrarian. Nice thing is we can play Agrarian and Crew, Station, whatever it's called. So we at least get a lander token out of it. Yeah, they got the Meccan. All right, but we will be making a lander and passing. See if they have the removal. I assume they do. Yep. Totally fine trading those off. Make them get rid of something. And we'll pass. Probably go get a mountain, unless there's something we need to kill, if we can kill it. Yeah, we cannot kill that. But we will go get our mountain. All right, not what we wanted to see. And we will hold a land, because they are black, so they might have virus beetles. Hopefully they run out of gas. That would be our hope. Looks like they maybe have removal for our Graveship. Okay. We'll tap. The Hull Carver's okay. It at least blocks the Titan. And then we're kind of in top deck mode. I assume they have removal. Lost in Space, yeah. We'll put that on top. They also kept something on top. Again, we're gonna keep that there. Prospector, okay. I think I will kill the Comet Crawler. We'll drop the Graveship. I'll take a Pinnacle Kill Ship. And we'll pass. I'm gonna leave the Virus Beetle. I'd like to block the Prospector here. Only, I mean, maybe I'd regret that if they had, like, another color. think we're just killing this. Guess we'll just crew up here. It'd probably be smarter to crew the pinnacle kill ship, honestly. I think we just want to get them dead here. Hope they don't have a Wrath. Yeah, I think we're just getting him to 3 here. We have double removal. Yep. All right, we have triple removal. All right, sweet. Got there. Looked like they were a little creature light. And that is our 5th trophy in... What is that, 7? 7 drafts. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I think this deck was pretty sweet. I liked it much better than our other green-red deck. I think this deck just had a lot of removal. 8 pieces of removal. And then we were generating value through our Grav Ship, our Faller's Faithful, our Virus Beetle, our Perigee Beckoners, our Sea Trip Agrarian. And then we also had the 4 Death Touchers, which helped us chip in damage. And then the Greenhouse was kind of like a big finisher for us, along with the Kill Ship. Yeah, so it's kind of like tons of removal, including these guys as removal. Because they're Death Touchers, so they're always trading. And then just kind of outvalued them. Yeah, I think this deck was pretty sweet. I had fun. Orbital Plunge. Card's really good. Yeah. We'll catch you for the next one. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. I'll say hi if you say hi in the comments, I promise.